If you remember the photoelectric effect that we talked about few videos ago, photoelectric effect suggested that light is emitted in the form of particles. That's what photoelectric effect explained. The particle nature of light, right? Just like that, some phenomena suggested that particles have a wave nature. Particles have a wave nature. One of such phenomena is spectroscopy, or emission spectra, or emission of spectra by material. So when this emitted light, if you think about, say, neon lights, for example, so there is tubes. Say there is an open sign, right, in front of a restaurant. So these are tubes, right? If you go closer to that restaurant door, you will see that they are tubes. What's happening? There is neon inside these tubes, and when electricity is passed through these tubes, they emit light of a certain color. So how does that work? When the atoms absorb energy in the form of electricity, they re-emit that energy as light. Okay. If the atoms in the tube are different, that means if instead of neon something else is present, some other color is emitted. Okay, so this is the emission of light by neon. If this emitted light is closely examined, this light consists of several closely placed wavelengths, and the set of these wavelengths is very unique to the type of atom or molecule, neon in this case. So every time the nature of the material inside this tube changes, the color of the light changes, which means the wavelength of the light is different. The wavelength of the emitted light is different. That means the emission spectrum is characteristic of the material that is present inside this tube. So briefly, technically, what's emission spectrum? There is a material, an atom. In this case, we are using a hydrogen lamp. So hydrogen atoms, the emitted light is taken through a slit, passed through the prism, and when you pass this through prism, you will see that this light is composed of several wavelengths, and what you capture here is the spectrum. Well, the image that you capture here is the spectrum. This is how, technically, in an instrument, this is how it works.